Hey there, YouTube. Just bought a new, actually bought a couple of these Craftsman tire inflators. So on the right there, I've got the truck air. That's a inflator I had for a long time, and went to use it the other day, and it was getting hot and it kept shutting down. So I decided to upgrade. So I just bought this couple of these Craftsman model 75-120, and I really like it, although I haven't used it yet. But it's got like a metal body, might be steel. This is metal. This is plastic on the end here, but just looks like it's very well constructed. It's got a little light on there, but you plug it into your 12-volt power. It's got an 8-foot long power cord, and then it's got a 15-foot long coily air hose, so you can go at about 23 feet. And it comes with some accessories. It's got different style for different kind of valve stem for bikes and inflating other gadgets. It comes with a bag, nice little, very compact. I don't know what the weight is. It's probably 2 or 3 pounds, maybe. Yeah, so I can't wait to try it out. I'll probably use it today. Maybe I'll get some footage. It's got a 15 amp fuse inside the end of the plug, round fuse, and it says the working amperage is 11 amps. So yeah, I can't wait to use it. I'm going to show you. This is a 2006 HHR, and I'll show you where I'm going to store it. There's a nice spot above the spare tire where I'm going to keep it. Alright, okay, we're back. 2006 HHR. So yeah, this is going to work out really well. Just lift up the back, and I'm just going to store that above the spare tire, so we'll always have it. And that's the bag it comes in, and I've got the owner's manual and everything's in there. Cool. Try out our new inflator. What we got now? We're down to just over 20. Oops, it's hard to say. A little over 20, 22, 24. Okay, let me get this thing hooked up. So I'm plugged into the cigarette lighter. This has a quick disconnect end. I won't be able to film this, but it's just like a regular, chuck here. Just pull that back. Let me get this hooked up. Alright, here we go. We're going to give this a try. Not too loud. Pretty quiet, actually. Yeah, it's showing just over 25. Hopefully that's not too loud. Pretty quiet. Okay, let's see where we're at. If you can read that. So it's halfway between, let's see here. There's 2 marks. It's probably around 30 psi. So let me check it with my gauge here. Yeah, so it looks like I got about 32, maybe 34 psi. I'm not sure. 1, 2, 3. And on the gauge, it was showing each mark is 5 psi. So just past the 25 is 30. So yeah, that's fairly accurate. I mean, I always double check it with the tire gauge. But yeah, so far I really like it. I like the way it threads in. And then, like I say, it's got this quick disconnect. Let's see if I can do this with one hand. Yeah, I don't know if I could do this one-handed here. There we go. Popped it off. Yeah. So that's pretty cool. I like it. So hopefully this will last a lot of years. Alright, thanks for watching. Okay, here's that second unit that I bought for the 99 Jeep XJ. I'm going to get that out and I'll show you where I'm going to store that. Okay, here's how it comes in the box. There's the hose, bag. Yeah, it's pretty cool. There we go. Okay, we're inside the 99 XJ. One of the things I like about this Jeep is it has two power ports, 12 volt, and the one on the right, I've got the inflator plugged in there, and it's hot all the time, and the one on the left is keyed, so it only works when the key is on, so it's nice to have that option. Just something to keep in mind if you've got a Jeep like this. You don't want to leave anything plugged in here that's going to draw power if you don't, you know, run your vehicle every day, because you'll run your battery dead. So just something to keep in mind, that's always hot. And so I just threw the inflator, I just got it in the back seat, and I think that's where I'm going to store this. Hopefully it'll fit under the seat. So I'm going to go ahead and put some air. I just put the snow tires on, and we're going to put a little air in. I don't need much, but alright. Okay, put a little air in the rear tire. So one of the things about these 12 volt inflators, it's always better to have the engine running, because my alternator's putting out about 14 volts, and if you're just running off the battery, it'll just take forever to pump up a tire, especially if you're doing all four. So I just like to take the Jeep, put it outside, and let it idle. I'm going to get a shot of the, I don't know if you can see the alternator. Nah, it's kind of hard to see. Anyway, 14 volts. Okay, it's showing 45.5 degrees. And it's showing 60 degrees. 70. I think it's pretty warm. I got it running off of just off the battery. It was showing about 13 volts, but the RPMs is a lot slower. Pump's a lot slower, but I only need a little bit of air, so maybe a pound. Anyway, I'm pretty impressed with this little guy. So this gets kind of warm. It gets hot. You don't want to touch that. So it's nice to have that cover handle. Keeps your hand off that. That felt like a lot more than 70 degrees. But that's good. It's got a nice heat sink on it. It's out in the open. Nice design. So I think I'm just going to store this in the back of the Jeep. I don't have any room under the seat for it. That should work.